In the ODFA Grand Final, we can see the Bothwell Rabbits running out through their banner there here at Oatlands. It's a magnificent day for football, and this very successful club that you can see on screen is going to win their 4th Grand Final in a while, as is this team, the Mounties from Mount Pleasant. Just dodging the banner there was Jamie Duggan out the back. We're set up for a massive grand final here today. My name's Tubes Taylor, as I said. I'm joined by my good friend Luke Edmunds. Eddo, what are you expecting here today?
I'm expecting a ripper, Tubes. The season off with the COVID restrictions for the ODFA, everyone's just chomping at the bit. You can see by the way the crowds have turned out for both sides, and probably just neutrals from the competition. Locals around Oatlands have all turned out in their droves and are really excited for this contest. And you can see by the way that Ruck George Higgins is prowling around. He's ready to ready to get stuck in here. I think everyone's just been waiting so long for this after the year off. You
know, you can tell it's the ODFA. Look at George Higgins' legs. Has not seen sun in quite some time. Big Georgie. He's up against the man who literally is not allowed near the sun, and Big Mitchy Carrot Byers, as it comes out, run down by Higgins. They dive on it, the Mounties. Scrappy stuff in amongst the clinchers there with Stevie Hay. And we'll see a ball up.
This is exactly what you expect, though, Tubes, in a big final. Lots of anticipation, a lot of contested footy. You'd hate to see anyone backing down at this stage of the contest.
Out it comes now, a quick handball out by Brown, looking for the ruckman there in Higgins. He can't quite get it out. The Mounties should clear up at half-back. A free kick going the way of Rui Thomas. Beg your pardon, it's Matty Bird. Opposition colours there, getting my numbers mixed up as the camera does a little bit of shaking, earthquake stuff, and that one's pushed across the boundary for a quick behind.
No warnings of seismic activity today, Choose, but yeah, we did have it a bit there. Here's the chance now for the Mounties to steady. Look, we've been working on this in the build-up. You think they'll be able to find a few series of play and try and work it up there.
Well, they're undefeated this year, Eddo, as it looks like Rowlands to send it up to centre wing. Flying across the pack there, nice fish from behind. Here comes the big fella there in Scotty Bone. The captain just forces Wade Booth, waterproof Booth, a little angry man. Look at him go. He's angry because he hasn't slept in a while with the birth of his new little fella coming through. Quick little bit of mail for you. Tom Jackman, number 12. Apparently he's playing up here at the Mounties because he's a bit nervous he wouldn't get a game in the Lions 2s down there at Hillville. There he is, right on cue. He went hard at the footy there, looked all right. Out it comes for Clark. Now a big tackle on Jackman. Threw the footy out for mine. Big tackle laid on Stevie Hay, who's having a bit to do early. Scoopy little throw out the back. Umpire's letting it go. I like this. And Trent Graham on the bottom of the pack. We're going to see a ball up.
Agree, Tubes. You want to see the intensity of the contest, and geez, we are seeing it. You want the umpires just to let it go, and they're doing a good job.
There he goes, Big Carrots just punching the ball away. Out there for Justin Brown. Got his kick to centre wing. Nice mark taken here by the Rabbits. They're looking to play on quickly, the Rabbits. Out it comes to the wing here. Bit of time and space for Higgins. His kick goes up forward, finds Dransfield. Dransfield driving the ball inside forward 50. Nice fist from behind from the Mounties. They're not out of it yet, though, the Mounties, as the ball just dribbles its way out to the defensive 50. It's going to be picked up by Foster. He got his handball out. Big tackle laid on Bircher, the captain. And we'll see a free kick going his way for a tackle too high.
Tell you what I love there, that effort from Morrison. He was the one who spoiled it away when the Rabbits had done the nice link-up play, and he chased it all the way up to the wing there. That's the sort of dedication you need in the final if you're going to get a win, Tubes.
Here's Trent Graham sending the ball up to half forward for the Mounties. Running out the back. A chance for Stevie Hayes. A little bit too slow here. Tackled too high without the footy. Should have been a free kick going the way of Hazelwood. One of the captains. Now the handball comes out. A chance here for Byers, the coach. He sends it from 45 in through the goal. Beautiful stuff. What an example to set early, Eddo.
It is, Tubes. So often when you have these playing coaches in local footy sail through beautifully, you got to love that start if you're a Mounties supporter, Tubes.
Well, they expected to get up. So it is 1-6. The Mounties leading the Rabbits. Zip 1-1. Ruck contest one again. Mounties doing all the work to do. Quick kick forward. I think that was Bird. Bird sends it forward again. The Rabbits look good here, but it's rubbed up there by Duggan. He handballs to no one, and then he kicks to nothing. Out it comes for Big Rui Thomas, no, it's actually Jamie Duggan who kept on and somehow got a free kick. Well, the umpire probably just felt sorry for him there, Eddo.
Yep, well, you can't doubt the endeavour, though. And here's 50. Is this a 50-metre penalty?
Yeah,
Something
it
off
is.
the ball here. Must have been a bit of, maybe potentially a bit of chirp, or certainly wasn't anything around that actual contest. And as we always see, Tubes, with these 50s now, players like to sort of try and get ahead of the man, see if they can milk another 50, and he's just gone the bomb here.
Yeah, big bomb inside forward 50. Nice defensive work there by the Rabbits. Jumping on the footy. It might be my man, Andrew Moody. There he is. Moody by name, Moody by nature. At the bottom of the pack, we'll see a ball up just inside forward 50 for the Mounties. Nice fist there by Jackman. Calling his name a bit. The 229s go at it. Langdale trying hard. Should pop out the back here. Umpire's pulled out a free kick. It's going the way of the Mounties.
And here's another chance to really put a bit of pressure on Tubes. A big forward entry here. He looks like he's actually going to go back and have a shot.
I think it's Stevie Hay. It could be. Oh, look at Carrots just there saying, oh, look out of here. I'm out of here if you want me.
Well, you did express doubts about the veracity of this 50-metre arc, Tubes. Here's a chance to see it in action.
He wheels around. This one's to the near side, through for behind. So the Mounties, 1-1-7. Lead the Rabbits. Short kick out here. Rabbits looking inboard. I think that's Percy. Nice pressure on the man on the mark from Fluffy Davis. Out it comes now to Stacey. Langdale driving the ball inside forward 50. Was there a whistle? No. Out the back. Here's a chance for the Mounties. Great pressure down there from the Rabbits defence. Punching it out towards Moody. My man Moody. Can't quite get it. Should be cleared here. Nicely done by Risley. On the far side of the ground here. Struggling to see a little bit, Big Tubesy. The Mounties, though, quickly into the middle. Looking for Fluffy Davis over his head. And this will be cleared up by the Rabbits. Oh, gee, that's an absolute terrible kick. Short one for Rowlands. Comes inboard. Right on the cricket pitch. Now the Mounties look up. Where's Jackman? Nowhere. Jumping at the footy there. The Mounties doing well. Moody on his hands and knees. Out the back, a chance for Carrot buyers. No, it's not at all. Gee, it's hard to see here with this sea of red as the Rabbits force a stoppage inside forward 50. It was my man, Waterproof Booth. There he is.
And under it again, Tubes.
Jackman with a quick tap down, quick kick on goal. No, stopped. Out to the ruckman now in Higgins for the Rabbits. Super white legs. Wow, what was that? It's worked out okay here to Wilton. Wilton back to Higgins. Higgins' kick comes forward. Now a chance here. Oh, well done there from Rowlands. Just rolls on through 6 or 7 Rabbits. Drives it inside forward 50. Nice pick up and scoopy out from Brown. Now a chance for Byers, the coach. He gets his handball off. Quick kick is scrubbed. It might be caught high, so it'll be going back for the Mounties.
Interesting couple of possessions there for Higgins, Tubes. I think 2 kicks and maybe not got 2 inches off the ground on either one. But
well, he's
got the territory though.
The first kick was just off his shin. The second kick was off his toes. That's talking 6 Supercoach points right there.
Those people who purely focus on stats, as we see when any awards handed out in football, that's all they seem to care about, Tubes.
Looks like he's going to barrel here. Big Roos just trying too hard for distance. It's touched over the line, out of bounds. That's worked out okay for the Mounties, because if he had to let that one go, out on the full for sure.
And here's the chance to, again, the pressure is really on the Rabbits here. Sort of like a rabbit's in the headlights, Tubes. You see when you drive through this part of the world.
Jackman got it down only as far as the Rabbits. This will be a free kick going to the Rabbits. It looks like Georgie Higgins. No, it'll go back.
That is unfortunate that the ball got called back, Tubes. That extra 40 metres and a chance to set up makes a big difference in here. But let's see what the Rabbits can do.
So go across goal, dangerous kick. Out towards his teammate there, and Bryant. The handball came inside. Oh, nice attack on the footy from the Rabbits there. Can't stop him though. It's Roscoe Hugo out there. Trying his best. Here he is again. Roscoe Hugo from 50 goes bang towards goal. Another behind.
The Mounties have clearly got licence to to shoot here, Tubes. There's no big full forward barking at them. They're having a ping whenever they get a chance, and I guess when they've got the ball locked in, they want to be able to sort of pile on the pressure.
Davis wheels around, sends the ball inside forward 50, an easy mark taken down there by Tom Matthews in the black long sleeves, Eddo.
Yep. Yeah, well, it's easy to call his name when you've got something a little bit different. Don't mind a long sleeve myself. I do have to say, Tubes, in the build-up, I thought the long sleeve for Bothwell was one of the great uniforms.
Birchall sends it into Carrot Spires. Not sure where he's got his nickname from, as that kick goes deep inside forward 50. Mark not taken there by the Rabbits. A free kick. It'll go the way. I think it'll go to Risley. No, it'll go to Jamie Hales, yep. Hales comes out wide. Finds a man. Matthews in the back pocket. Long kick. Nice fist from behind from Rui Thomas. Umpire says I'll ball it in. So pretty scrappy stuff early. A nice start for the Mounties. It's being played heavily in their forward half.
Yeah, despite the fact that it is only a 7-point margin, they'll be wrapped that they've really managed to get the ball completely on their terms, apart from a couple of little early attacks by the Rabbits.
Oh, Carrots does it all by himself. He taps it down though, straight down the throat of Wooten. Wooten's jumped on by Fluffy Davis. And he's caught holding the footy. So Fluffy's going to take a free kick from half forward. He plays on immediately. Kicks it long inside forward 50 and wow, kick that one out to Parada.
They really fancy their chances from range here, Tubes. They're having a ping. It's definitely the old-fashioned peppering of the goals at the moment, and the Rabbits must be wondering when they can take a breath from this onslaught of long-range.
So far, so good for the Rabbits. Oh, a little bit of DDT work there. Find yourself in the WWE at Oatlands as the kick comes inboard. Gee, you've got to take that, Mark. Nice attack on the footy from the Mounties. Out it comes, back through the middle of Oatlands Oval. Deep kick inside forward 50, coming from behind. I'm not sure who that was. He's done well, though. It might have actually been Hazelwood. Now they miss the mark. Timmy Langdale's down there. Out it comes for Bone. He can't quite get it away, and the Rabbits look to defend here as that kick goes backwards at 45 degrees. That's got to be deliberate. Umpire says no.
You get the benefit of the doubt simply because of the fact the ball went backwards. He was looking for a bit more territory than that, I would say, Tubes.
Anyway, back live now. Big tackle laid. That was good from Kyle Clark. Says here on the team sheets, ask coach. I think that means assistant. Nice one, scooping out. Here he goes, Nathan Rowlands, who's had plenty of it. Oh, left it behind down there was Jamie Duggan. Now a short kick is an absolute horrible piece. In comes Moody, swinging around onto his boot. 3-on-2. Jackman almost couldn't take the mark. Bone just handballs up in hope. Might have actually been Thomas Steele down there. And we've got another boundary thrown. How good is the Oatlands District Footy League when you can sit around in your car, double deep? It's great.
It's a great venue. It's one of the, when people reel off their favourite sort of Tassie grounds, this doesn't get enough of a run, I don't reckon, Choose. It's a great place to watch footy.
You ever been out to Portella at the Mounties? It's in the middle of nowhere. Bone just taps it back. The ball's pulled out.
I think it might be high.
Free kick going the way of Trent Graham. So Trent Graham will go back and have a look at goals.
I don't think there's a player out there who won't be at least relieved at the fact that they can actually take a breath for 30 seconds here, Choose. It's been relentless, and that's how 45. You always take a bit of time to catch your breath. It's just so electric to start.
And particularly at the start of the game. In he comes, Trent Graham. Sends it towards goal. He's pretty happy with it. Let's just wait for the umpire. He says, yes, you can have a goal. You get your name in the paper, Trent Graham. So the margin extends out to 13 points for the Mounties.
Go undefeated, you're looking at the perfect season. The last thing you want to do is not be behind. Sorry, the last thing you want to do is be behind early. A couple of nerve settlers there. They'll be wrapped with this start now, 14-1. And these poor Rabbits defenders, they've just been, the likes of Brown and Matthews just trying to punch the ball away every 5 seconds.
There is a breeze going to the right of screen though, Eddo. Let's not forget that as the breeze comes in. Drives it down forward again for the Mounties. Coming out and attacking the footy. That was great work by Trent Rogers. Fair few Trents out here today, Eddo. You see that one out of bounds.
No, you're right, Tubes, and there's a great illustration of that breeze there when you see the Mounties, bit of got some streamers there. Just well,
and the trees in the background, Eddo. Jackman in the ruck, got the fist in, did Higgins, then got it back. The ruckman, so deep into the breeze, sends it up forward. Now a chance for the Rabbits. Handball came in, found his mate Darren Wilton. Wilton got tackled hard. Beautiful stuff by Fluffy Davis. He's been caught for pushing in the back though. Passes on in the meantime. It's going to go back and have a shot on goal for the Rabbits. I think it might be Jaden Wilton. Well, he makes no mistake, whoever it is. Sirens go berserk.
So that is worth 2 goals the way this wind's going, Tube. So they'll be just staying touching distance, and you say, fellas, we can do it. We get the win behind us.
16 minutes gone in the first term. We're back in the middle. It's a 7-point margin in favour of the Mounties. That's going to be a free kick to my man, Waterproof Booth. Never gets wet, even in the shower. Oh, round he goes, the little nugget. Sends it inside forward 50. Gee, that's no good. Chopped off by the Rabbits. Out it comes now. Trying hard there was the ruck on Higgins. Wilton got it back. Now a chance for... Oh dear. It's chopped off beautifully there by Byers. Byers can kick it from here. Look at the size of his legs.
Well, I think with the wind, that's the prevailing attitude out there for the Mounties.
No rush, that's fine.
Oh, diving on it is the man from Borneo. Not sure who he is. Bush Tucker man. It could be Jack Jenkins. Big unit. Wouldn't want to lock running pin to him tonight at the pub, would you? There we go. Bone got it down. Langdale trying hard. Couldn't quite get it away. Scrappy again, and the umpire will ball it up.
Contest, this is what sort of happens in these big grand finals, Tubes. It's relentless, and then the contest does settle down. People, the mouth guard's not so dry, and they sort of get a chance to settle down.
Now it comes again. Here he goes, the little bullet. Waterproof Booth, and umpire says give it to me. No, caught him too high. Oh, well, we did see some bullocks here a little bit earlier, and one of them still out there on the field.
I'll tell you, he's always in and under, isn't he, Booth? And when you present your head at that height, unfortunately, sometimes
more a bit of ring and rosy for
almost a
mine.
bit of a scruff of the throat, wasn't it, or the front of the Guernsey. Nonetheless, here's another chance for a big bomb with the wind, Tubes, from Booth.
We'll take everything because Wade Booth can't kick over the jam tin. Oh, I'll tell you what, he sent it home, made me look silly.
I'll tell you what, Tubes, sometimes this is what happens is that when you've got a big breeze, people get a bit excited and they start really trying to kick the absolute suitcase out of the footy. What did he do then? He just kicked a nice drop punt and let the wind do the work for him. He's one of their prime movers, Tubes. Talked up in the build-up, obviously well known around footballing circles as a real
little bit of history for you. He played in a winning premiership in Hillville last year while the ODFA had a hiatus, but he loves it up here at the Mounties. He's in his back. Out they come again. Gee, Fluffy Davis is getting busy. There's his Carrots. There goes Byers. Nice kick. Jackman caught behind again. Bone sends it long for the Rabbits. Gee, they're elusive here. Nice kick forward by Wilton. Trying hard down there is Conlon. Out the back, quick kick on goal by Cashin. Through for behind.
You talk about Booth, Tubes, that's a big, you know someone's a good player when they're going back to, in inverted commas, the ODFA and they're leaving a hole in the SFL team. And that'll be something for Hume to think about as they
Davis with a turnover, finding Stacey in the opposition colours. Here he goes again, Hugo. Jackman, caught behind again, through though with pace. That was good stuff from Hazelwood. He's caught with the footy, holding the footy. Gee, the umpire's hot on that. Matthews. Goes out wide here, just tapping it on. There's great attack on the footy there. Bignell got it back up. The Mounties go forward again. Now a chance bouncing ball here for Hazelwood. Goes back inboard. Is that a mark? Out of bounds.
As we move into time on, Tubes, what a 12-point lead for the Mounties. Do you think they'll be happy with this, with the breeze and coming in as the sort of favourites?
I was about to say that the back six of the Rabbits has been sensational. They've spent a fair bit of time down here. Jackman in the ruck, does okay, gets it back, nice little quick handball, looking for waterproof boot, through with pace though. The defender there, Matthews, did well. Got it out wide to Rogers. Rogers' kick is a scrappy one. Here he is again, Davis, handballs over the top, finds Langdale. Langdale goes back and the Mounties pronged another attack forward. Out the back, here's a chance. Kicking off the ground, trying hard was Hazelwood. It might have been Moody that came through with a boot. Now Bone, geez, strong. Great leadership from Scott Bone. Sends it out wide. Old mate Sam Cornish is out there saying that's deliberate.
I think you're right, Tubes. These Rabbits defenders will be really looking forward to quarter time. They've been under siege and they'll be hoping that the elements might give them a bit more of a spell going into the half, because this sort of pressure is unsustainable for four quarters.
So ball in again as the umpy just jumps over one of the fences to grab the Sharon. It's 21 and a half minutes gone in the first term. It's a 12-point margin in favour of the Mounties. But the Rabbits have got a goal against the breeze. Byers. Contest between him and Higgins. Spinning out of trouble. The Rabbits just drive it forward. Nice fish from behind there from Jamie Duggan, who's done really well down back, Eddo.
Certainly has, Tubes, and there we see it again, the streamers. They're not quite at the 90 degrees, but they're still fluttering away, aren't they?
It's gusty.
Fluttering, just made up a word there, Tubes.
Yeah, well, look at the ball there in the air. Just that favoured the Rabbits man in Higgins. Nice bit of handball stuff here. They go inboard. Oh, great tackle, Langdale. Here's a chance for Fluffy Rogers. Fluffy Davis, rather. Davis, whoa, he's going to send it home. What a goal! Nick Davis with a beauty. In junk time.
He's absolutely hammered that, and what a crucial goal, Choose. You saw the ball in the air when they threw it in. It zoomed to the right of screen.
From Fluffy Davis. He's been looking good so far. So we're back in the middle. 23 minutes gone. Well and truly into junk time in the 2021 ODFA Grand Final. Really like the game of Carrots Byers. Oh, how's that? Right on cue, he says, Tubes, I'm sending it home, but he's only gone as far as Foster. Foster's kick goes up forward, trying to get the reversal there. So they wheel around, inside forward 50. There's a chance at the back, that's good stuff. I think that's cashing.
Well, you could have forgiven the Rabbits for trying to put the cue in the rack here, Tubes, and stop them bleeding. But they've kept up the pressure, and now there's a chance for Cashin to...
Well, he's kicked behind already.
Again, in the build-up, it's talked up as a match winner if the Rabbits are going to give this thing a shake. And here's his chance.
Well, they had a couple of big ins, didn't they, Eddo? As Cashin comes in. Tough to kick from this pocket with the breeze going right across his body. In he comes. You know, he's kicked a lot of goals in his career. Oh, and he made that look easy as you like. One down for the Rabbits against the breeze and against momentum too, Eddo.
He does, and that's brilliant going into quarter time. Thanks, there's quite a lost opportunity for some sponsors around this fence here. Yes,
should have thrown a few dollars in, shouldn't I? Nice again from Byers. That's a high tackle on Graham. He didn't know he was getting a free kick there. No, it's against him. Well, I don't know where that came from, but Kyle Clark's going to take the kick. He looks out wide. He's just overcooked it a little bit too much there for Wilton. Wilton, no, he's fast, he's elusive. He wheels around on that right boot, sends it inside forward 50. No, the breeze took that incredibly. And Hugo got on the end of it.
best illustration all day of the way the wind goes is the quarter time siren goes, Tubes. That ball was kicked with the intent of going front and centre, and it's travelled about 20 metres.
So the Mounties 4-2, 26 lead the Rabbits 2-2, 14. Been a pretty tight clash between the Mounties and the Rabbits. Tubes Taylor with you, joined by my treasured friend Luke Edmunds. Eddo, how'd you see that first term?
Tubes, I'm loving this game. Exactly what you want to see in a big final. Yes, the Mounties have got a bit of a lead there, but they've also had the aid of a breeze. And I think the Rabbits will come out of this feeling pretty confident. However, Tubes, they need to have a big second quarter. They want to reel this margin in quick, get their confidence up. They wouldn't want to concede a few into the breeze.
No, absolutely not. Gee, they've put a small man in the ruck. I mean that with all due respect for Tom Birchall, but not sure why the Carrots has not dropped himself back into the middle. Might be getting some treatment on the outside lanes, popping a little bit of sunscreen on perhaps.
Yeah, you got to be careful in these sort of blustery days. Choosing the sun out. Oh no, what a pale man myself.
Yep, ruck contest here. That's a very cheap joke at Carrots' expense. Apologies to him. Trent Graham with a bendy kick going forward. Nice attack on the footy there from Dransfield. Dransfield went forward and got the footy again. Drove it out wide to his teammate in Isles. Tapped it on beautifully. Umpires called out a free kick. It's going against Isles.
You are right there, Tubes, though. You saw Higgins get a huge punch there, and with this breeze, you know, if you can get the ball behind it, that's territory. So you'd be wanting Carrots out there again pretty soon. Thomas
sends it long and out on the full. Up on the top of the Mitsubishi out there. Oh, it was late free kick. Yeah, that's what it was for. Well picked up by our replay man, Andy Terrell. Now the Rabbits look pretty good. Nice tackle laid out there from Clark.
It was a big kick by Jamie Hales there on the wing. Hales using the gales, you could almost say, Choose the way he's just launched that one. And that's the tactic we saw from the Mounties. The Rabbits, I think, will be trying to keep it just as simple. Say, fellas, let's just get it up there, use this breeze, and then knock it in.
Bircher with a nice tackle on Kyle Clark. And we'll see a ball in. Ball up, brother. Really like the game of the ruck Higgins there as Eddo just chokes on his side up. See a ball up again.
Here's Higgins' chance again, Tubes. He's working. There's another big spoil basically into the forward line, but gobbled up by Jackman.
Looks like Jackman's refused to walk from one end of the footy over to the other. Out they come again. Nice bit of work there to Birchall. He goes wide. It's still to Rowlands. Rowlands now. Here's my man Carrots. Throws it on the left boot on the right hand. That's an interesting bit of work there. Nice fist from behind there from Matthews. They're defending quite well, the Rabbits. Out it comes here. There's numbers everywhere. Here comes my man Carrots. He just kept running. He's going to get a goal.
That'll hurt too, because Higgins would have his tail up. He'd had a good start to that quarter, but then your opponent sneaks on, doesn't take the main contest. Probably wasn't even accountable for him then, so he's probably stitching him up, mentioning it. But here's a chance for Rabbits to go forward again with this big tailwind.
How about that? He just sent a little 9-9 chip. It's gone 400 yards. Tapping the ball on there. There's Bird. Gets it back towards his teammate Devane. Just trying hard here, but the pressure's coming from the... Oh, Burrell got dumped. Oh, then he just got... That was brilliant work. That might have been Burrell getting a bit of his own back. Threw him on the ground. Quick kick forward by the Rabbits. Chance over the back. Fluffy Davis happy to see it over the line.
Now, this is an important ruck contest, Tubes.
Oh, Eddo.
A lot riding on this one.
Tell me about it. So we see a boundary... Back live. Gee, everyone's just flying all over the place here. Breeze just reaping havoc on the Mounties and the Rabbits. We'll see a ball up again.
You like this if you're a Rabbits supporter though, Tubes. Locked in. Chance to get a second and third chance at a little clearance and a little snap-on goal maybe.
Potentially, as the ruck contest was won down by the Mountain, just sitting on it like it's an egg. Quick kick around the corner. That's Kyle Clark. He gets a goal.
That's all it was going to take, wasn't it, Tubes? And, geez, that's opportunistic. There's just tough, 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 tough. Here's our chance. Bang. Straight through. And they needed that.
Tap down there again. Oh, here he is. Clark got it out towards Dransfield. They're arriving. Dransfield gets his kick forward. It's going to work out okay here for the Rabbits. Gee, you could have a shot from there. Pops it up. Nice one over the back. Rolling ball. Duggan's going to get there first and forces it across the boundary. Good work by Duggan.
Good pressure, and now's the Mounties' chance to settle things down. No, it looks like we'll see the big kick. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely use of the footy there.
Found Fluffy Davis at half-back. Then Fluffy just puts a 9-9 on it. Throws it up. Oh, the bush tucker man does well. Look at him go. Oh, barrows in, does Percy. Handball came back from Bone. He's been good so far. His kick goes in forward 50. That's a good mark to Brewitt. Brewitt goes inboard. They've got numbers here everywhere, the Bunnies. And it's the mark taken by Simon Bryant.
He's taken that mark with, I'm going to take a shot here, fellas. Straight back to his spot. I think that's sometimes when you're the coach or the captain, you want to have a big ping here. And here he is.
Simon Bryant, the Bunnies coach for 2021. Comes in, he'll shoot from outside 50. He's got a nice stiff breeze behind him. Oh, he likes it too. So 2 in short time there for the ODFA.
I absolutely love that,
Former
Tubes.
premiers.
Just kicks a lovely one there.
So 5 points the margin here in favour of the Mounties. Oh, and the Bunnies are coming. Oh, just left it behind there, did Higgins. Everyone seems to be picking it up. That's Roscoe Hugo laying a big tackle there. Might be rewarded here. He doesn't care if he wasn't rewarded. He's going to take it. Out it comes. Nice kick down forward. Fist from behind was good. Umpire's pulled out a free kick here. Which way is it going? It's going the way of the Bunnies. Nathan Isles was going to take it from half back. Gee, long roost out wide. Just a little too much on it. Nice pick up here for the Bunnies. Advantage paid of a free kick behind play. Inside forward 50 it goes again. Jackman, too slow. Big tackle. Was there prior? Umpire says no.
The old double team tackle there, Tubes. You almost think there's half a free kick.
Not the first time he's had that, Tom Jackman, as it comes out the back here for Brewitt. Might be another one here for Klein. Big tackle laid was good from Cornish. Just wheeling around. Have we got another one here? We do. Not even sure who kicked it. Too busy looking at my Savaloy. It's gone through for another one. And guess what, Eddo? The Bunnies have hit the front.
Oh, do we have a boil over, Tubes?
Gee, that was a good goal. They're a point in front, the Bunnies. Ruck contest, one down. I think the goal kicker was Simon Bryant. He's got 2. Court holding the footy. Free kick going the way of the Rabbits. It'll be Wilton. Gee, the way the breeze is going, he could have a shot from there. Oh, dropped what he should have taken. Nice pressure coming from Jackman. He gives it off to Booth. Booth just with the 1-2 tap on, kept going. Umpire said he's out of bounds. I'm pretty sure he kept that in as Jackman goes toe-to-toe. That's a funny joke because he works in a tow truck.
Brilliant. Love it. Couple of boys in the long sleeves.
Look at the crowd, Eddo. How good is it?
This is what we love about footy, Tubes, especially at a local level. It just brings everyone in the community out. Everyone loves it. You get 2 really tribal supporters and just... Who doesn't love a day at a local grand final?
Clever little touch there from Nathan Isles. Jaden Wilton doing a bit of work. We'll see a ball in a similar spot to what it was just thrown in.
See if we get a different result, Tubes. As again, the wind influences the throw-in.
Garrett's back in the ruck like that. Bone trying hard, coming through there with pace with Burrell. Tackled high there against Hugo. Umpire says no, we'll ball it up again.
Bit unsighted there, the umpy. That, I reckon, in another part of the ground with a better vision, probably would have been a free kick. Here we go. Another contest for the big fellas.
Yeah, like it. Now it came through with pace again. The Bunnies go forward. Bouncing ball. Bit of chaos here. Gee, the numbers are here with the Mounties. Scooping the handball back was Dougal. He got it back to Cornish. Cornish got smothered. Nice bit of fist work there from Brown. Back it comes again for Dougal. Oh, that's a clever touch. Rabbits everywhere. Waterproof Booth just handballed in hope. Now they're out here through Lodge. That's a good, clever kick going out wide, looking for a teammate in Birchall. But we go out of bounds for boundary zone. Yeah, we think the scoreboard could be wrong here. I'm pretty sure the Bunnies are in front by a point. We'll check that at half-time for you, though, folks.
Always difficult, isn't it, Tubes? Like, there's so much going on in these grand final days. You get a couple of young fellas on the scoreboard and a couple of nuffies in the comm box, mate. You're never really sure who you can rely on, but we do have the...
I'm fairly confident, Eddo.
Yeah.
I'm fairly confident. 32 to the Mounties, 33 to the Bunnies. What else have I got to do except call the game, keep score? Oh, that should be a free kick going to Rogers. Umpire missed it.
I'll certainly back you over a couple of local 12-year-olds, mate, to get the numbers.
Well, they're being paid in pies over there.
Well, it's good a currency to be paid in as any. As we see in the background, the best positioned playground in Southern football, I reckon.
Bone with a nice long kick, looking for a teammate. The handball came out for Brown. They're going forward here. Just couldn't get there was the big fella Riles. We'll see a boundary throw in 12.5 minutes gone in the second term.
I think the only more conveniently placed playground for a parent at the footy might be down at Snug. But
really?
I think Oatlands might have him covered there.
That playground's a fair way away from the Cambo, though. You know, that's the only issue.
Got binoculars at the footy, mate.
Fisted away there by the ruckman for the Bunnies. Just thrown off the ball there was Dougal Morrison. Umpire missed it. Out it comes for Lodge. How about the patrol over there just parking at 45 degrees if you don't mind?
That's where you need the sponsor's logo choose on the side of that car.
Here he is again.
He might be saving a spot for his mate who's coming along a bit later.
Aaron Percy. Like his look.
I love it. I love it. And I'll tell you what I've loved about this game is that there's been pace in it, but I'll tell you what, every time it's gotten the clinches, you're seeing hard footy.
Yeah.
And you see these are huge bodies at these sort of in the ODFA. They're not small little fellas, little young blokes.
As we touched on earlier, Eddo, it's great to see this comp back up and running after a hiatus last year because of COVID. So having a spell in 2020.
And that's it. People don't realise what they've got till it's gone sometimes. And, geez, it's back with a vengeance. And as we see, whenever the ball comes onto this commentary side wing tubes, there's a huge crowd in attendance here, and they're all loving it.
Been a bit quiet there, Aaron Daly, diving in on the footy to his usual lofty standards.
And what I'm loving is how close and contested this game is. Even just, the scoreboard's the obvious place to look, but this is a real contest. And when you've got a team coming in looking to go undefeated, often you cannot expect that. So the Rabbits have given them an absolute run for their money.
Quick bouncing ball inside forward 50. Clearing kick doesn't go far enough. Here's a chance now as the Bunnies come forward. I think that's going to be another one. It is. Great effort. I think it was Bird.
This is huge. It's on. It's on. The rabbits are flying. Well, the birds are flying. The rabbits are hopped to it here, mate. They're this is electric stuff from the Rabbits, and they're really putting the acid on the Mounties now.
They really are. The margin out to 7 points in favour of the Bunnies. Carrots off the ground. Quick kick away. Coming through to meet the footy. Trying hard down there is Trent Graham. The umpire says, oh, free kick to you, mate, just because I feel sorry for you. He wheels around. Short kick is on. Trying to meet the footy down there, I think. What's he doing up there?
That was the old double spoil. We have the double tackle, now we've got the double spoil. These Rabbits, they're after it, aren't they?
Well, it's like there's more of them out there than there is Mounties at the minute.
They're populating.
They are. I think it was Tom Bircher that missed the mark out there. He's going to chuck himself into the ruck. Nice fist away there by Higgins. Down it comes now for Isles. He's got his handball on. Umpire missed a free kick. Gee, they're scooping it out here again. Higgins trying hard. Just tried to tap it into his man there. Nice pick up by Clark. The umpire says, I'll take it, please. We'll see a ball up.
Dour stuff here, Tubes. Just every centimetre matters for these guys. I absolutely love the way they're contesting this game. You can tell it obviously means a lot after the season off. So much at stake.
Now it comes out the back. There he is again, Davis. Got his handball out wide, looking for Daly. Daly just threw it up. Umpire didn't care. Felt sorry for him. Gee, flying through there at nothing. Moody picked it up again. Now a quick kick inside forward 50. Nice fist from behind. Should be a free kick. Going back to the Mounties by the looks of things. Look at that outlook. Look at that vista.
It's a fantastic part of the world. I always love to stop in Oatlands. Brilliant over the back, Lake Darwin.
Never been down there much.
What a great bird life, as we just saw with the last goal scorer.
Carrots. Plenty of bird chat going on here at Oatlands Oval. Moody, clever. Out to Davis. Now to Carrots. Carrots with a short one. It went about 4 metres. Umpire said play on. Birchall thought he had it. Just so you know, Tom Birchall, the ball's got to fly at least 15 metres to be called a mark. Handball came out from Graham. Jackman on hands and knees, wearing a wetsuit. Yeah, they turn around here. The Bunnies have got him too. I think they talked the umpire into that free kick. Clark took it quickly, driving it down to his forwards. Just a punch from behind was good from the Mounties. And we'll see a ball in. Beautiful day here, late August. Normally it's about 2 degrees. I think we're at about 15 today.
This is finals weather, which we're usually more used to in September. We've got the September breezes here as well. Tubes, it's real finals. Well, it is a final, but it's a real September finals feel. You can get it in your nostrils.
Yeah, Davis quickly off the half back line, sends it long. Carrots kept his feet. Love that. He's even got orange on his boots. Carrots burrowing in. The big root vegetable.
That's what you do. You got to lean into these things, Tubes. And then they've got the supporters all there cheering them on. Let's watch this one through the air. Does it take a big? No, that's
it's hard to pick, isn't it? As that's good from Percy. I beg your pardon, it wasn't Percy at all. It might have been Isles. It's chopped off here by Rowlands. Rowlands goes short. Finds his man in Lodge. Plays on quickly. Goes deep inside. No, there he is, my man. Aaron Percy. I'm only saying he's my man because I'm terrified if I run into him anywhere. He could stab me. It's a good kick. They wheel around again. The ruckman there, Higgins. Umpire's pulled something out here. Not sure what's going on.
Most of the players aren't sure either.
Brewer just trying his hardest to impinge.
It's always a bit hard to tell when you're not out there.
No. Lodge. Puts it up. Oh, big fly. Can't do much there. The kick went backwards from Hales. Now it's a bit of volleyball stuff. Bouncing out the back. Quick kick by the Rabbits, clearing the immediate danger. This one will bounce out of bounds into the back of that ute. No, out on the full. So Fluffy Davis is going to have another kick.
That's the thing, throwing it on the boot with the breeze. It can be unpredictable and stitch you up a bit if it doesn't go exactly where you wanted it to go. As we move into time on, Tubes, a lot on the line here in terms of what the margin might be at half-time and the messages delivered by the respective coaches.
Nice kick inside forward 50. I'm pretty confident here, Eddo, that they have missed a behind. But we'll go with what the scoreboard says shortly. We'll check at half-time. And we'll let the folks know. I'm sure you watching at home will be able to tell us whether we're right or wrong. Quick kick on goal, bouncing. Won't make the journey, then kicking out of midair on the volley. Good work. That's excellent work there by Rowlands. Found his way around Jaden Wilton and took the mark.
And here is a chance for the Mounties to get rolling into half-time, Tubes, with Nathan here lining up for the shot. Very deliberate approach.
Tough to kick from here. The short man's on. Oh, it's chopped off. That's gone about 4 metres. He's got to play on here, Jaden Wilton. He's got a fresh set of heels. He bounced the ball and left it behind. Kept running. He was well and truly out of bounds. Nice tackle there by Trent Graham. There, big Nathan Rowlands. Anyway, back live. Waterproof Booth. Got it forward. Handball went backwards. Now trying hard here is Rogers. He's got to get out of trouble. Hales. Tapped it on. Bit of pushy stuff. Here's Carrots. Byers. Is that out of bounds? Yeah, Byers is going to get a free kick here. Too high.
Booth and Dransfield into each other there, Tubes.
Like it.
It's has gone up a notch. When we had that ball go out of bounds, it looked like there were a couple of little nudges.
So here comes Carrots Byers. Gee, that's a nice kick. No, just to the near side for a behind.
Big couple of minutes. Don't want to labour the point about time on, Tubes, but the Rabbits will be looking to get this ball as far away from the goals as possible.
Yeah. Oh, how's that for a mark? 1, 2, 3 touches for Trent Graham. Umpire said play on. Looks like Jaden Wilton's hurt himself. He's not even interested in the footy right now. Oh, there he is, my man Booth just bullocking in.
It's definitely gone up a notch here, the spite, sort of the spite factor, and there's a great example of it. Umpire did well to hold on to the...
Booth handballed off because he knew he didn't have the journey in him. I like that from Byers, a little bit of mayonnaise. That's gone through for another behind. Good little handball there.
And we're seeing a return to the first quarter sort of siege mentality for the Rabbits. There's a big torp.
Big spiral laid out here at Oatlands Oval. Umpire's pulled out another free kick. Oh, now it's getting chirpy. Dougal Morrison comes in, the big fella. Waterproof Booth doesn't mind a scrap. Umpire's trying to control it here. It's going to be a free kick to Rowlands.
Bit of a powder keg brewing here in Tubes, and if we've got the halftime siren coming up, it's the last time an umpire especially wants to see this sort of tit-for-tat stuff.
Big fly. Couldn't quite get it. That's a throw. Byers spinning around. Bouncing ball.
No, they've caught it back in 50, yeah.
Oh, dear.
And probably just a chance for everyone to calm down a bit, this 50-metre penalty, because it's definitely... it's gone up a notch. A couple of little incidents behind play. Now people are going in to defend their mates, and as they should. Just a chance for everyone to just come. That 50-metre penalty has followed the trajectory of the 50-metre arcs here at Oatlands.
Yeah, it's about 12 metres, wasn't it? Oh, how's that from Rowlands? And the umpire says ball it up. There's some tough stuff from Nathan Rowlands. Nice fist laid on the ball there from Claridge. Haven't called his name much. Burrowing over the top there was Hugo. Numbers here again. Good stuff. Umpire's pulled out a free kick going to the Mounties. Right into junk time here in the 2021 ODFA Grand Final. Short kick. Comes to Langdale. Too far out to score. 25 minutes coming up to. Short one's on for Fluffy Davis. Taking some easy kicks here just before half-time. Oh, Candyman. Oh, dear. Well, there it is. That's half-time here at the ODFA Grand Final. The Mounties 5-4-34, trailing the Bunnies. I've got them at 6-3-39. We'll double-check with the scoreboard. Well, there it is. We'll take a quick break and be back with the second half in just a few moments. Kids over there on the scoreboard, we think it's a 3-point margin, but we'll 5-point margin, but we'll take it back to what the scoreboard says. Out it comes now. Quick kick on goal there by Isles. Is not going to make the journey. They're going against the breeze here, the Rabbits. Big tackle laid. And the umpire says, despite you having your legs in the air, there's no free kick for you, Roo.
I'm interested to see what changes tactically at half-time there, Tubes. You almost feel like teams would be sort of happy with what's happened, just do it a bit better, please, fellas.
Yeah.
You know, when you got this breeze, which is, we might get another look at those streamers. They're not quite as horizontal as they have been.
No, it's died off a little bit, I think, Eddo, as the kick comes out wide here. Nice mark on the far side of Oatlands Oval here for their Mounties. Big fly, though. There he is, the Bone Doctor. Scott Bone. Played so many years in the ODFA. Does really well. His kick, though, chopped off nicely by the Mounties. Short one on. Byers.
Who do you reckon was happier at half-time, Tubes? I'd almost say, you'd have to say the Rabbits, wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%. The Rabbits are stoked.
Obviously in front.
Well, they're in front, but they're also playing some pretty solid footy down back, as we just see that man spinning out of trouble. Matthews does well, only as far as Birchall. Birchall goes back into Byers. Who's your best on ground so far, Eddo?
I've liked the rucks. I like the big fellas being around the ball.
Higgins and Byers.
Yeah, I've enjoyed that contest, let's say that. I haven't minded some of the in and under work of your man Booth.
He's been okay.
It's just been, I'm just loving the physicality and the way they're going about it out there.
Nice mark there to Dougal Morrison. Dougal's kick goes out wide. This is to the attacking side of the ground. I don't mind it. Trying hard there is Barwick. He couldn't quite pick up the footy. It's scooped out now to Daly. Daly's handball comes out to centre wing. Nice kick around the corner for Higgins, but there's no one at home. And the mark taken easily, as you like, for Rue Thomas. Thomas's kick goes wide across the face of goal. Short one's on. Hales. I beg your pardon, it's not Hales at all, it's Cornish. I'm getting my teams mixed up again. Cornish's kick goes out wide. Finding Daly. He's come into the game a bit more. Got a bit dark there as a cloud just covers over the sun. Fluffy Davis here, who's had plenty of the footy.
It has, and really deliberate stuff there from the Mounties. I don't know. Then the big long kick with no one there to mop up.
Numbers here again. Clark. A little bit slow on the handball. It's going to work out okay. Quick dribble off the ground by Rogers. Gee, the Mounties just attacking in packs there, but umpire's pulled out a free kick. It'll go to the Mounties. Not sure what that was for. It's okay. We're a long way away from the play here. They go forward again, the Mounties. Here's a chance from my man Booth. He goes one way, then the other. Wheels back around. We know he's got pace. Gee, I love the way he goes about it. He heads towards goal. Just to the near side for Waterproof Booth.
His eyes lit up there, didn't they, Choose? And then fend off. You know someone's feeling good about their position on the ground when they're trying to just, nah, I'm taking this.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
A lot of uncontested marks through the middle there for the Mounties. Do you think that's a tactical switch or just situational stuff, or potentially even sagging off from the Rabbits, knowing that the breeze is there?
I'm not sure. Like, it's hard to know what the coaches are thinking here. Trent Rogers takes the mark. I just know that the coach, Simon Bryan, will be pretty happy with the way that Rabbits are going about it. Oh, that was almost a free kick. It probably should have been. Higgins. It wasn't Higgins at all. I think it was Isles that got the kick away. Now they go forward again. Inside forward 50 for the Rabbits. They've got numbers all down here everywhere, and that's an easy mark as you like. Going back with a flight to Brewer.
This is huge. As you say, the breeze has died down a bit, but
still a breeze, isn't it?
It's still a breeze, and psychologically.
So in he comes, Luke Brewer in towards goal. Oh, geez, hit the post.
Nothing more guaranteed to get a groan than a poster, Tubes, no matter where you go.
Even if it's like fair income on the point side of the post, everyone's just still upset about it. Gee, that's a big kick. Oh, strong mark. Umpire's going to pay that. Good to Hales. Hales with a short one. Out wider still. He's only just kept that in. I think this could be Divine.
And is he going... If he's going back for a shot, that tells you all you need to know about how the players are feeling about this breeze. No, he's just going to bomb it.
Long into the pocket, playing in front. That's good from Thomas. But the fist came from behind. It's out of bounds. Good spot for a boundary throw-in for the Rabbits. Score is... Sorry, Eddo.
I was just going to say, what a brilliant crowd to get along, Tubes, after the sort of year we've had and the limits on numbers that happen at certain events. It's just been fantastic.
We're lucky to be here. Isles. She went back with the flight, couldn't quite get it. Now a chance here for Brown. He gets stomped on by a couple of Mounties. Quick tap on. Numbers here everywhere for the Mounties. Got their handball out here wide. Just need to tap it on. Byers left it behind. Rabbits kick in danger. Which way is it going? Well, there was about 1,000 feet in there, so you could raffle it. It's going to be a free kick to the Bunnies.
And here's another chance.
Jackman going in with the twinkle toes. Anyway, a kick on goal for the Bunnies. Oh, gee, it's got through.
Low and flat, Tubes, into the breeze.
That's what you call a tumble punt. And they get around their man. Who do we give it to?
Brilliant finish, though, you know, like in these conditions.
I'm going to go with Higgins. Was it Higgins? No. Wasn't Bird. I'm going to go Nathan Isles. Yep, I'll give it him. Well done, Nathan. You got a goal. Kicked off the ground. Umpires pulled out a free kick here. Which way is it going? It's going to the Mounties. It'll go to Moody. Played in the premiership last year with the line. Gee! Oh, it's touched from the line. So the margin out to 9 points here in favour of the Rabbits. Nearly 8 minutes. Well, it's 8 minutes gone in the third term. You know what they say about the third term, Eddo?
The old premiership quarter, Tubes, and gee whiz, the Rabbits will be stoked with this. They've locked down their opponent. They're just keeping this margin.
Brown in towards Rogers. Rogers bends it back around the corner. That's a good kick to a dangerous spot here. Oh, scooping it up there. Dougal Morrison, if you don't mind. Byers got copped high, then gave off the handball to the running man in Duggan. Duggan's kick goes over the top to handball goes over the top to Davis. Davis goes down looking for Trent Graham. His handball goes backwards. Coming in to meet the footy. Dransfield ran into there beautifully by Tom Birchall. We'll see a ball in.
Couple of blokes got around the shoulder there, Choose, but no whistle. Could have gone either way, the two different contests.
Oh, look, it's hard to umpire, isn't it?
I'm not making criticism. It's just that they were there. And
you ever done it, umpiring?
Not in football, no.
At all? Like any sport?
Done some basketball in my time. It's not an easy job.
No, Bone from behind. Oh, how about jumping on the footy down there? I think that might have been Davis. He got his ball forward. Oh, then a little one below the knees, yes. It's going to be a free kick going the way of Moody. Moody's hurt too. And the other bloke's basically dead.
They went in hard there. There's a bit of shin on kidney, I reckon.
Yeah. Wonder if we can see that in replay.
And sometimes when the whistle goes and you get a chance to actually feel the pain, it's worse. You know, if the ball bounces on, you sort of got to forget about it. Anyway, talk about forget about it. He's having a shot.
In comes Moody. Oh, it's a beautiful goal from my man Moody. Straight through the middle.
That's huge.
So a 3-point margin in favour of the Rabbits. Pegged back by the goal to Andrew Moody.
We're on here now. This is
this Bryant. Get the ball forward again, the Rabbits. Big fly, almost mark. Dougal's down there trying hard. Needs a haircut. We'll see a ball up.
You're talking about the best players, Tubes. It's really difficult with the wind like this to sort of have like Dougal's done some great things, but the ball's only going to be in his half for 2 of the 4 quarters.
Oh, how about that for a fisting? Booth. Oh, Jackman in trouble. They're asking for a free kick here, the Bunnies, and the umpire says, no thank you, not on my ponytail. We'll ball it up.
Yes,
A little bit more shaky stuff here.
There's some great, we've already seen some great fashions on the sideline and on the field, and you know, everyone's got an entitlement to express themselves, Chews.
Booth, that's right. Free country. Out it comes here for the Mounties. Inboard. That's a good kick to Hazelwood. Hazelwood just pops it up. Oh, out in front of my man. It's going to be a free kick there to Birchall. He's played pretty well. I've enjoyed his game.
He has, and he's been slick when he's got it.
Wearing the very similar tights to Tubes Taylor. Oh, dear.
Oh,
doesn't kick like me,
I don't usually agree with the commentator's molds there, Tubes, but geez, call someone slick and it goes out bounce on the full. You start questioning your whether you should give anyone a compliment.
Nah, won't compliment anyone else for the rest of this game. Now they've got the numbers here. Here we go. Goes back inboard. Quick kick around the corner from Duggan's okay. High one. Just sat on the footy there nicely was Daly. He's tough. He goes inside forward 50. Oh, that coming out to meet it. Maybe a free kick there. No, umpire said, I'm sorry, Trent Graham. You need to be a bit harder than that. And then Graham just went back in and gave Scott Bone a knee in the back of the kidneys.
Seen a couple of them today, Tuesday. We saw bodies. Gee, I did love that mark though. That was Daly.
Yeah, tough.
He could have got cleaned up easily in that, but still took it.
Juggling the footy, topping it forward is Birchall. It's good work there by Ollie Risley. Did okay.
As one of our spectators is going to capture this ruck contest on his iPhone.
Just to send it to all his Instagram followers of
I love it.
15, his cousins and aunties.
More exposure for the ODFA is a good thing. Love it a lot.
Nice work by Risley. Won the footy down. Oh, attack on it was good. I think that might have been, it was. It was my man, Rowan Barwick, that sends it forward. Bouncing ball out the back off the ground. Moody! Well, Moody's got two in a term.
What a goal, Chew. Straight off the ground. Oh, that's a big one in the context again. We talked about
that kick that came in was dangerous, wasn't it?
Yep.
Just right in on top of the forwards. A couple of defenders fly. Moody, you called it opportunistic. I call it cherry picking. Gets a goal.
He says how much, not how, Choose. But in these sort of tight, a lot of people like to, when you're watching the AFL and stuff, they say, well, put it 10 metres out from the goals. I reckon in this sort of contest, you get it as, obviously, you want it real deep.
Yeah.
You want those little
with the breeze for sure. Yep. Nice fist there from behind. That's good. Scooping out was Fluffy Davis. Again, a dangerous kick into a forward line when the breeze is coming out like that. How about that from Bone? Threw a few. Oh dear, ran into trouble. Got his handball away. Just out to Matthews. Matthews' kick goes out wide. Now the first man there is going to be Cornish. Cornish just gets a little cheeky foot on. Smart work. Got a shepherd, then went back. The Rabbits, though, they've got numbers around the footy. It's out of bounds. Umpire says ball it in.
Jeez, I love that attack from Bone there. Just it wasn't going to stop him, was he? He gathered it, got his team the meterage, and that's repelled another attack in the wind. And as we've seen throughout this contest, is if you can buy a team another 90 seconds with the ball not there, and as that's gold.
Quick kick again by the Bunnies, just popping it up. Oh, great work. Wilton, smart. Handballed over the top from Barwick. Oh, attack on the footy by Dougal. Just calling him by his first name, Dougal Morrison. Did well. Oh dear, ran into trouble there, the Mounties though. Oh, here comes Fluffy Davis, if you don't mind. Got his handball away. Great tackle laid by Stacey. It'll be a free kick going to the Bunnies.
Do you reckon Dougal Morrison's got to be the Prime Minister's, it might be Domo.
Domo. Well, that'll catch on now up with the Mounties. Domo doing well down back. Quick kick off the ground. It's going to be a goal. It's Jack Jenkins, I think.
He's excited. He loves it.
Brilliant stuff from Jackie Jenkins. He gets his first margin. is now 3 points in favour of the Rabbits. A real seesawing affair in this third term. 16.5 minutes gone in the third term of the 2021 ODFA Grand Final. Oh, now there's trouble because here come the Mounties. Not a lot of trouble though because it's gone out of bounds.
I'm still sitting here with nervous about if I have stained Dougal Morrison's life with that potential nickname of Domo Tubes, especially after getting around him for some pretty good attacks on the contest earlier. It's the sort of the square up that we got.
So boundary thrown, 3 points the margin in favour of the Rabbits. All trying hard there with one arm. I'm not sure who that was. It might have been Birchall.
And the young fella in the hat on the sidelines just booted it back in. Nice little volley.
Smart work.
We're going to get a really good view of how this ball sails through the air because they're giving it plenty.
Yeah, no, they're sending it flat too. Big tackle laid on Joel Hazelwood.
The clinchers just have not let up, have they, Choose? Every time there's been a stagnant player, they've been wrapping them up. Big bodies.
Byers on it down. Just throwing it away there was Max Lodge. Kicked off the ground there was Brown. Handball came out the back. Oh dear. You don't run into Stevie Hay. Not today, says Stevie Hay. And he'll go back from outside 35. A 35-metre mark. You can have a shot here, Stevie. As he sends it long. And the big fist. Gee, the boundary umpire was calling that. The goal umpire was calling that. Did you see him putting his hand on his chest there saying, mine, mine, mine? And the boundary umpire looked at him and went, mate, it's just out of bounds, which is good for the Mounties. Bad for the Bunnies. Tapped out the back. Chance here for Booth. Quick kick on goal. Who had it? Touch there. Oh, look out. They might be coming back to us.
I think they're being a bit sheepish with the touch there. I think it went past where it could have been, but I don't think it actually got a hand on it.
Well, guess what? We're going to have a look at the replay. It's a goal according to the umpire. I think it might have been Trent Graham. Well,
it's a tough one, isn't it?
I'm going to give it to Trent Graham. There you go. I'm going to have some authority here. I'm giving it to Trent Graham.
Fair enough. And yeah, you can tell those appeals for touch were a bit sheepish. Like,
yeah.
We think we might have. Is it worth a look?
All right, back in the middle. Conlon got it forward. Now comes Cashin. Oh, there's Domo. Nice bit of work there from Clark. Oh, and the mark's taken beautifully. That was brilliant by Clark.
Found a bit of space here, and this is exactly what they want. As again, Choose, we entered time on. And he's held his nerve. Now can he hold his nerve with the ball in hand?
He likes it off the boot. There's one for Jaden Wilton.
Definitely one of the more influential, and that was again in the build-up. He was one of the key prime movers for the Rabbits. And there's been so many goals today that are described as gold. It's just been such a brilliant contest, and no one is backing down. I absolutely love this, Tubes.
Oh, out comes Blair Foster, Heath Scotland type operator. Sends it inside forward 50. Out the back, he's played pretty well, Duggan. Got a bit of time and space as the footy goes to centre wing. Gee, they all fell over because Big Geordie Byers just created a little bit of a boulder. And Raiders of the Lost Ark style, and that one's fisted over the line. Is that the Indiana Jones with the big boulder? No, I don't think so.
Yes.
Is it Raiders? Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Look at all the peanuts up there in the media centre.
The media, I think it's just someone's back shit, isn't it? Pay your $8 and get on down. I guess it's so comfortable when you got your fridge there, I suppose. But
best seat in the house up there. Mind you, the bloke on the back of the ute with the fold-out chair's not doing too bad either.
He's the MVP of today, I reckon, that fella. He's warm as toast. If he can just get his kid to go around and grab him a frothy, he'd be the happiest bloke in Oatlands, I reckon.
He's the
third happiest behind you and I,
Yeah, we're having a great time, aren't we? This is our man, Andy Terrell, in the box. Stevie Haight. Oh, that's a clever fist there from Barwick. Tapped it onto himself, then left the footy behind. Here he goes again. No one really wanted that footy. Quick kick forward again. That might be Max Lodge. Popping it on the head of a teammate. It was Trent Graham going back, who's probably got one off Lodge. Oh, now a bit of time here for the Bunnies. They can reassess from half back. It's a tough kick here. That was Jackman. It might not have been Jackman, actually. I beg your pardon. It was Duggan. Now look at the handball came out the back from Burrell. They go forward again. Oh, danger here. The numbers with the Rabbits. Gee, they're attacking in pressure here. Umpire saying play on. Love it. Quick kick forward. Domo. Oh, gee, they got some time and space here through Byers. Byers' kick went off the side of the boot. Chances they go forward. Moody. On Percy. And we'll see a ball up.
Good work from Percy there, because you really felt like Moody was reading the way that he was going to latch onto it and jam it on the right peg from, what do you reckon, Choose 33 metres out there.
yeah,
and
just inside the arc.
He's on Moody, so that's great work from Percy to lock him up.
Quick kick forward there by Lodge. Bouncy ball over the back too. Gimme, says. Yeah, he's gone back, Trent Graham. He's got another one. And it looks like the Mounties are back in front, Eddo.
Talk about reading the bounce of the ball there. Chiefs Graham did such a great job.
Wow.
This is just incredible the way it's going back
Great
and
game
forth.
of footy, yeah. What a tug of war. I tell you what, though, the Bunnies will be pretty happy. They're only 3 points behind here late in the third term. And they've got a bit of a breeze to go back into. But as we look at the trees here, Eddo, and the vista, that breeze might have died down a little bit.
Yeah, and beautiful work in the cameras to zoom in on our streamers over there. And the streamers are not flapping in this wind anymore, Tubes. It's died right down.
Still would say this is a scoring end, the right of screen, as the Bunnies go forward. That's a good mark out there. Good kick to Isles. Isles wheels around. Gets the kick on the footy. Long inside forward 50. Cashin's got one. No, the siren just beats him. Wow.
Oh, that hurts.
That hurts a lot for the Bunnies. So it's a 3-point margin here at three-quarter time. And it's all coming to a climax after this. We'll be right back with the fourth term in just a few moments. Stick around. Fourth term about to get underway, Eddo. Tubes Taylor here with you. And I'll tell you what, mate, this is set up for a fire-cracking finish.
This is what you want to see, Tubes, in a grand final. The league's back after 1 year. 3-point margin, all to play for. The breeze has died down. I'm excited.
You're up and about. Out it comes now. Here he is. Fluffy Davis drifted out of it a little bit in that term. They're going forward here against the breeze, the Mounties. Trying hard is my man Carrots. He wheels around, bends, and gee, the breeze took it there, Eddo.
Maybe it's whipped up again, Tubes. It's so hard to tell. We've got different things we're reading it off. The play, obviously, the streamers, the trees.
They quickly bring it out here. Gee, it's going to be the Mounties again. Oh, there. Hard hit. Is that Cashin out there on one of the Mounties? Anyway, this is desperate stuff. Diving on it. Birchall caught him high. Now he handballs off to Davis. Umpire says play on. Davis has a bounce. Then just goes past another Bunny. Diving it inside forward 50. Nice fly. Here's Carrots Byers. He got it off to my man Lodge. Lodge can't quite get it away. He does. Umpire says it's against you for a throw. Good tackle by Brewitt.
Your man Carrots has imposed himself on the first few contests there, Tubes. And as we say that, we had that hard contest there before. There's been a few near misses. I wonder as the guys start slowing down, they might be hitting each other a bit harder here.
Speaking of my man, in comes Booth. And gee, that's a clever kick. Smart from waterproof Booth. And he found a target inside forward 50. And this is against the breeze. We're back live. Oh,
that's
dear.
Curved with the wind. And there's one bloke who hasn't slowed down Booth. And I guess what I was trying to say about the hits is when guys are going a bit slower, they can actually aim a bit better, Tubes. And that's,
that's
where
true.
we thought there might be a few more hits coming up.
Now a chance for Birchall as he drives it inside forward 50. All the attack here with the Mounties. Just got pushed off it there. That was good from Matthews. Scooping handball again. Here's a little bend. Out of bounds. Again working for the Mounties.
That would have been an audacious little banana there, Tubes. I was about to scruff you around the throat and say, shut the front door, mate. I thought that was going to go through, but got the angles a bit off kilter.
5-point margin in favour of the Mounties. They've peppered the goals here early in this fourth term. But that breeze has taken the Sharon fair dinkum. That moved 3 or 4 metres, didn't it?
Sure did.
Quick kick out by the Rabbits. Trying hard. That's a good kick forward by Hugo. Again, the ball just taken away to that right-hand side here. Matthews kick. Oh, look who it is. Boothie. But they're out here, the Bunnies. Nice kick out wide. Leading the race out there is Rogers. Rogers gets infringed upon by Thomas. And the umpire says, yep, have a free kick, mate.
Oh, I was almost going to say he'd done that perfectly, pretty professionally set up now, although also a chance for the Mounties to get a few behind the ball. They'll be wrapped with that start. They had it up their end for a long time there, just couldn't quite get the...
Rogers' kick goes down towards Bone. They've moved the doctor up forward. Geez, clever Bone. Look at him go. Handball's back towards a teammate. Bending it round. Kick goes towards goal. Oh, just fisted away from Higgins for another behind to the Bunnies.
And the tension and the pressure just builds, Choose, with these points. You know, the first goal becomes more and more crucial as the time ticks on and the points rack up. What do we have in store here? It's brilliant.
Now that comes out. Chopped off by Matthews. He's played a good game.
He has, Tubes, and I always think he's got the black sleeve, so you know where he is, and he's definitely played well. He's been one of these blokes who's been under siege, but he's stood up.
Stephen Segal, under siege too. Here's a chance for Lodge. Ducks down on hands and knees and starts praying to Oatlands Jesus. Because he's wrapped up in a big tackle. Oh, that's a dump.
The church is nearby, Tubes. Every time we get a nice zoom out, we get a good look at it.
Tom's still not happy about it, but the free kick was there to Duggan, who's been very good. Through the fingertips again. Carrots. Oh, that's a chuck. Yep. Free kick going to Percy. Umpires just said play on advantage. Gee, crikey. Kick one around the corner for Hales. I reckon Hales had infringed upon that. Should be 50. Higgins. He's going to get 50 against Jackman, and he...
Let's see where he actually, how far the umpire brings him in. He's not very far at all there, no. Tubes, that's it.
Higgins goes back, goes bang. And a goal to the Bunnies. And they hit the front, Eddo.
Massive goal from Higgins, Tubes, and he's been great. I've liked the way the big fellas have pressured each other by getting forward, putting pressure on other big blokes to pick them up, creating match-up nightmares for the opposing coaches.
Yeah.
And that's a huge goal from Higgins. They're back in front, Tubes, and that's the real estate that both teams are after. Now we get closer to the end of this game.
Bouncy ball in the centre of Oatlands Oval. Umpire says I'll ball it up as Waterproof Booth gets up, as does Kyle Clark. Good from Carrots. Really enjoyed his game. Quick kick forward by the Bunnies. It's a dribbler. Oh, that's a scoopy handball. Nice. Goodness me. No way. I think that might be my man Percy.
Cut it out, Tubes. How far? And it's on now. How far out did he boot that from?
I know it was Nathan Isles, I think. And extends that Rabbits lead out to 8 points. Goodness me.
Have we got the boil over, Tubes?
Well, who would have thought the Mounties, undefeated for the season, trail by 8 points with 7.5 minutes gone. And down behind play is their ruckman Higgins.
What's he done there? He might have, he's overextended something, or he's copped one maybe. Does not look good. No. Been a long season for these guys. Some of them had a year off. Others have gone elsewhere.
Through with pace. That's good from Bryant. He throws it on the boot, goes out wide. Bouncing ball in front of Burrell. Happy to see it across the line. They plead with the umpire, the Bunnies.
But the beauty of this final being earlier in the season, Tubes, than regular, is they've got plenty of time to recover.
Yeah, that's true.
Plenty of time to go into Lake Darwin for the ice bath, get things right. You've got plenty of time to get into shape for cricket season or Christmas dinner, whatever you're looking forward to.
Gee, Carrot Byes has been good. He's been sensational. Oh, gee, that should have been wrapped up there by Cornish.
Dare we say it, Tubes, depending on who wins this, the medal could be hanging around the neck of one of the ruckmen. They've both been fantastic in my view.
They really have been. I think Nick Fluffy Davis has been pretty good too, as has Jamie Duggan down back. Jamie Hales down back for the Bunnies has been good. Numbers again here with the Bunnies. Booth, so strong, cop one high. You know why he's cop one high? Because he's so little. Handball's off, smart, to Graham, the user. His kick goes out wide to Birchall, who's played pretty well too. Out it comes now, Rowlands. Got it in towards Birchall. And it's out of bounds for a ball in. Gee, tough to come back from here for the Mounties, Eddo. 9 3/4 minutes gone in the final term.
You're right, Choose, but how often have we seen it in this game? It can rattle off a couple quickly. We saw Moody do it earlier, but they are into the breeze here. But they are in front of their their support group over there on the far wing.
Hales got it out.
And all those little things matter in big finals as they break away here, Tubes.
Out it comes now. Quick kick there by Graham. Goes short. Chance at the back for Booth. No, it's picked up by Matthews. Matthews' handball comes out wide here to Stacey. Stacey's kick is into a dangerous position. Right into the centre of the oval. Oh, gee, the Bunnies are on here. Oh, nice mark there by Burrell going back with a flight. Short one. 2-on-1 out here. Domo does well. Dougal Morrison. If the Mounties aren't calling Dougal Morrison Domo next year, I'm not here, Eddo. That's a great nickname that you've created.
He's caught my eye with his performances, and I'll tell you what, I'd probably rather have him running the country at the moment, Tubes. He's cool under pressure, does good things.
Oh, how's that from Trent Graham? Just taking it off the top rope. We've seen some WWE stuff here. The Bunnies get moving forward. Scrappy ball here, scooping out the back. There's Dougal Morrison. That's out of bounds. Let's take a look at the aerobatics.
After it is off the tightrope as well, Tubes, with a sort of Randy Savage-esque sort of flying in there.
Macho Man, Randy Graham. Well, there's been a free kick pulled out here. It's going to Justin Brown. And if he gets a goal here, Eddo, watch out. It'll make it extremely difficult for the Mounties. Well, he's let them off there. Breeze didn't take that at all.
No, and leaves the door open, Shoes. I hate the phrase handy point. It irritates me, but we're getting into that sort of territory with this, with an 11-point margin.
Hugo.
Any score sort of getting to the point where it's good for the Rabbits.
Morrison, good use. Out wide finds Rowlands. Rowlands looks back inboard. Here goes Dougal. He's through the middle of the oval. Right in the cricket pitch, gets tackled by Bone. Now the handball on. Oh, Carrots just waited for it. Handball's missing marks. My goodness. It's a free kick going to the Bunnies. Is it downfield though, Eddo?
It is, and you can hear by the beeps of the cars around the ground, there's a few supporters who weren't happy with what's happened behind play here. But again, it's a stoppage. It's a chance for a few more seconds to come off the clock for the Rabbits here. They won't be complaining.
No, it's going back to the middle. So it must have been in the play.
In the clinches.
Well, that's a better kick. Dangerous spot. Bunnies at the back. Jackman off the ground. Smart, clever footy. Only as far as Conlon, though. Conlon sees it over the boundary for a ball in.
That's great work by the Mounties in defence, because we saw a couple of rabbits there looking to shark off the back. They were wanting to put the icing on the cake with a big
couple of rabbit sharks. Ball in.
There is probably a US college team called the Rabbit Sharks somewhere, Tubes.
Yeah, no doubt. Dransfield left it behind over the boundary. Another boundary throw in. What a great game of footy we're seeing here. It's a 9-point margin in favour of the Rabbits. Getting close to time on here in the fourth term. 14 minutes gone. Goodness me. Touchy stuff. Oh, threw hard there. Stevie Hay. Umpires missed everything there. Another boundary throw and we'll replay.
And that's it, Chief. So much is at stake. This is basically the relaunch of the ODFA. You've got an undefeated team trailing by 11 points. You've got the champs of 16, 17, 18 trying to hold on to things, stamp themselves, say, we're back. So it's with the comps back, but we're back. I love it. Who knows where we're going to go here. But I'll tell you what, I'd rather be in a red Guernsey than a blue one at this stage, Tubes.
100%. It's breeze, breeze, breeze to the right of screen. Now Stevie Hay's got it at half back.
They're giving him a bit of space to creep forward if he wants a decent run up too, Tubes. And he takes it.
These high kicks inside forward 50 don't work for mine. But this one does. Somehow it comes out to Hazelwood. He got the handball away. No one really down there. Timmy Langdale with his first touch. Gets it forward. That's a fib. Oh, my goodness. How does that man find it here? Jamie Duggan. Well, I shouldn't say that about Timmy Langdale. He's worked hard off the footy. It might be his first touch that's meant something, but Jamie Duggan somehow finds space in the square and goes bang against the odds.
No mistake, he ran back. He knew the times is the essence.
Eddo.
Jeez, I love that from Hazelwood though on the wing. Just, I'm not backing down, fellas, and that'll lift the team.
That's why he's the captain, Big Hazelwood. And I tell you what, we're back to 3 points, Eddo.
How has that happened, Tubes?
Well, we
felt like the Rabbits were comfy, or getting comfy. They weren't. We were feeling they were comfortably getting there. Just needed a couple more scoring shots, but all of a sudden, and this is what happens.
Ruck contest, one down here. The move of this man into the middle, Stevie Hayes, a good one. Bone gets it up. Quick kick forward by Clark. He's rushed. Bouncing over the back. Gee, that one's good effort there by Rue Thomas, just to push his man over the boundary in Jack Jenkins.
He's just done a few good things like that, Thomas, as the game's worn on. I've liked the way he's gone about it.
That's a good ball in. Wasn't affected by the breeze at all. Gee, left it behind there. The bunny just went hard. Quick kick forward by Birchall. Birchall's kicks high. Oh, just should have wrapped that up there. That was Nathan Isles. Man down behind play. Here's Booth with strength. Umpire missed a throw there from Boothie. Out it pops to the back here from Rowlands. Rowlands up, finding Lodge. He got tackled quickly. Dribbler forward again. Somehow it came out to Jackman. Jackman just threw it away. Umpire missed it. Chance for Carrot Byers.
I love that from Rowlands, the way he was in there 3 or 4 times. That's what we're talking about, Choose. This is the last game of the season. You leave it all out there, and that's what he's doing.
And here's the Bush Tucker man, Percy, off half back. Says slow it down. Then he gets the handball off Matthews. His kick to a 2-on-1. Mounties with the numbers. Here he is, Jackman. Short one on. Oh dear. It's building here, Eddo.
What have we got here, Tubes? Daly. Owley Daly. He's going to go back, and this is he's a bit further out, but this is the pocket where the Rabbits haven't been too troubleshooting here. So
no,
this is on, and we're still not even in time on.
Breeze going across his body here. Aaron Daly gets very close to the man on the mark, and look at the Breeze just pushing that one across the face of goal.
And that's the distance, I suppose, Tubes, pushing it across. You've got to get under it a bit more, but there's going to be some tight muscles. People are starting to get a bit nervous, I reckon.
Kicked 1 goal 3 in this term, and they're down by 2 points. Handball came out from Langdale. Got it forward. Here's a chance for Carrots to be the hero. No, another behind. 1 goal 4 in this term, Eddo. The margin 2 points.
And you saw Jamie Hales there, a bit of wily experience. He was basically doing that goalkeeper role there. Very, very clever. Just making sure if this one dribbles towards me, I'm shutting it down.
Margin actually 1 point, Eddo. Our scoreboard hadn't updated there. I apologise to the fans. 1 point the margin here, Eddo, in favour of the Bunnies. And the umpire will ball it up at half forward. Nerve-wracking stuff for all footy fans here, particularly the Mounties.
You can even see it in the fans in the crowd tubes. They're doing that thing where you stand on one leg, then the other.
Maybe he just needs a wee, Eddo, as this one comes out for Rowlands. Sends it inside forward 50 or forward 35. Handball came out nicely to Byers. Byers goes back to Byers.
By the Byers.
Fist from behind for the Rabbits. Through with pace there was the assistant coach Clark. Clark's kick out into space. Bouncing ball. Here's a chance for Thomas. You said his name before. Quick dribble, kick forward now by the Bunnies. It's going to be cleared out by Domo. Domo just ducked his head, missed the mark. Missed the free kick. Man down behind players, George Higgins. Big tackle laid on the Bunnies. It's going to be a free kick going to Dougal Morrison.
Jack Jenkins with a couple of really good fire-ups there, Choose. Unlucky. Could have almost ran onto one there and had reward for about 4 good efforts of the footy.
Smart kick.
They're starting to struggle. Look at some of the bodies here.
Rowlands. His kick. Oh, just threw off the footy. Umpire missed it. Gee, he was impinged upon there, Hay. Hay went back in and got it. That's actually Byers out there. Byers just burrows in. We've got 1 point gone. Into junk time, Eddo. What a game of footy. As you said, tired bodies out there. Ruck one down by Birchall. Quick kick forward by the Mounties. Which way does this bounce? It's kicked off the ground. It's marked by Jackman. Jackman wheels around onto the right boot. Now it's kicked away by the Bunnies. Gee, they're doing well. This is Isles going forward. Short kick on. It's chopped off by Duggan.
And you can see the desperation in the way the players are going. They're just booting it out of the ground. They're trying to kick as far as they can. You can hear the desperation in the supporters in the sidelines starting to come through now too, Tubes. This is intense footy.
Davis hasn't had a lot of it in this term. Quick kick forward. They're rushing here, the Bunnies. Oh, big mark taken by Duggan.
That's as good as mark as you'll ever see, Tubes. That's Jimmy Bartell-like flying through with the ball there. Could have got killed taking that mark.
Booth runs on up the wing. The kick goes long inside forward 50. No, it's pushed away there nicely defending. Excellent work by Percy. This one will be wrapped up by that man in Burrell. Burrell goes inboard. Davis over his head. Quick kick forward again. The Bunnies look to attack. The defence has been under siege. Jackman got his hands on the footy, then spun out of trouble. Smart work, Gary Ablett-like. He kick goes forward. Underneath it is Carrots. Here comes Matthews, got his handball up only as far as Langdale. Spinning out of trouble, nicely done there by Hazelwood. Gets it inside forward 50. Byers lays the Shepherd, that's smart work. And it comes out to Byers. Byers with a clever handball over to Davey. Davey, they're going inside open goal. Gee, Booth! Yuck!
I was just about to say, Tubes, that is such a better job than the Rabbits have done of linkage play. Mitchell bringing that ball forward.
Another behind for the Mounties. Scores a level here. Big fly, nice mark, Hugo. Handball's off, quickly running through is Graham. Graham goes short. Langdale, 1-2, got it.
Graham has done some really calm things in a pressure cooker situation. We've seen a lot of people cramping up, booting it as far as they can. That took a bit of poise there, and now here's a huge shot for Timmy Langdale.
Timmy Langdale from the toughest pocket in the ground to kick a goal from. The breeze going across his body. The last day in the ODFA season. He comes in. He's hit it beautifully. It's through the middle. The Mounties are in front. What a goal. The Mounties are up by a goal. Against the breeze. Against all odds, Eddo.
Huge, Tubes. And they've had that. Yes, there was that one that was scrubbed before, but they've had the composure. They've stayed calm in a crisis with so much at stake. You know, they're going for the undefeated season here. A year off, and then Timmy Langdale just goes, watch this one, boys. Brilliant.
Wow. Have the Rabbits got anything in him? Davis gets it out. His wheels around, kicks it off the ground. On hands and knees down there was Hugo. Tapping it on. Here's a chance for Byers. The coach got it up to the other Byers. Inside forward 50, it goes through Booth. Who's at home? Wheeling around Davey. Davey's bouncing. And it's a handy point.
Oh, put the Moz on there with the point. And now this is a different game now for the Rabbits. They've played a containment style. Now it's got to be desperation stuff, and it's a big pivot to make. But they know what they've got to do. They've got to get it down there.
That's a clever kick to a 2-on-1. Here's a chance for Rogers. Rogers drives it inside forward 50. Who's at home? Oh, what a mark. Going back to the flight is your man Thomas.
Leo Barry.
Leo Barry,
yes.
Isn't it?
He says, who would you want to be compared to in a big final? Leo just flying back and the Jukes to hold onto it there. There were plenty of Rabbits ready to hop onto that one, mate, and he just latched onto it and said, nah, and let's kill the clock a bit. This is a bit of...
Grand finals, Eddo is made of moments. How about the moment of the goal from Timmy Langdale? The mark to Rui Thomas. And there it is, the siren goes. Then the Mounties are 2021 premiers in the ODFA. They defeat Bothwell 11-12-78 to 11-5-71. Goal kickers for Mount Pleasant. Graham had 3, Moody with 2, Langdale with the goal to seal it. Byers of the J variety had 1, Duggan with 1, Davis with 1, Wade Booth, my man, had 1, and Carrots Byers had 1 as well. For Bothwell, Bryant with 3, Jenkins with 2, Bird, Clark, Isles, Wilton, Cashin and Higgins with all 1 apiece. But it's all Mounties, Eddo, and they are the 2021 premiers for the ODFA.
And look how much it means to them, Tubes. And look at you've got to feel for the Rabbits the way they've been mugged here at the end. But those pressure moments and Timmy Langdale, that shot from the pocket, I mean, that's immortalised now on the on the film here, Tubes. He'll be showing that to, don't worry about grandkids, mate. He'll be showing that to uncles, aunties, people he meets in the street. Get the phone out, show them. And that mark at the end by Thomas. What a iconic moment for that footy club.
Brilliant stuff. And the umpires wave it off. Well, we'll wrap it up there. It's going to be raining beers at Portella tonight. Let me tell you, that is the Mounties home ground. A season 2021 undefeated. Congratulations to the ODFA premiers for 2021, the Mounties.